Hello everyone. Welcome to Word Stories. Today, we will learn why hard work and perseverance are the keys to achieving dreams. We will also learn new words and how to use them. This is a great way to practice English while enjoying an interesting story. So stay with us until the very end. In a bustling city, it was an ordinary morning. The residents were going about their business. Some were trading goods, some were heading to the fields, and others were preparing to open their shops. Among them, under a tree, sat a young man who seemed lost in his own thoughts. This was Theo, a boy known for his laziness and poverty. Theo had everything one could expect from a healthy, strong youth: tall stature and good physical shape. But inside him, something had stolen his drive. Theo refused to work, but constantly dreamed of becoming rich one day. He made no effort but hoped that luck would fall into his hands by itself. Even his food was a gift from kind villagers who often fed him. One morning, a wealthy merchant from the village began distributing fresh milk to needy villagers as a token of gratitude for a generous year. Hearing the news, Theo did not miss the chance and quickly got in line for the milk. There were 2 pieces of bread lying on the table. After a while, the sound of boiling water indicated that the milk was ready. Theo poured himself some milk and happily ate breakfast with the bread. He placed the remaining milk next to the bed, but after eating, instead of helping his father in the field, he decided to lie down in his room and dream. He began to fantasize that if he became rich, all his problems would disappear. His thoughts turned to the pot of milk nearby. He imagined that by morning the milk would thicken and turn into cheese. "I will sell it at the market and earn money," he thought hopefully. "With that money, I will buy a chicken. This chicken will lay eggs, and chicks will hatch from the eggs. I will raise them to adulthood. Eventually, these chickens will start laying hundreds of eggs, and soon I will have my own poultry farm." Theo's dreams flowed like a river. "Then I will sell all the chicks and buy some cows. I will open a dairy farm, and everyone in town will buy milk from me. I will get rich, and soon I will buy jewelry. Even the king will buy all the precious stones from me. I will become even richer. Then I will marry a beautiful girl from a wealthy family. Soon we will have a beautiful son. If the son turns out to be lazy, I will teach him a lesson and punish him with a stick. How can he be lazy if his father became rich from scratch?" Theo's fantasies went too far. Dreaming of punishing the lazy, he took a stick and swung it as if hitting someone. By accident, he hit a pot of milk nearby, spilling it. Only then did he come out of his dream. He stood up and realized it was time to return to reality. His dreams were beautiful, but life demanded action. He froze for a moment, contemplating his disappointment. Then he cleaned up the spilled milk and sank back into dreams. The next morning, he decided to take a walk around the village. He hoped someone would show kindness again and give alms. But nothing changed. His life remained poor and unhappy. Friends, we often harbor unrealistic hopes for great achievements, yet remain inactive. This is truly a shameful reality. What if, from this moment, we introduce a rule? Our actions must match our aspirations if we want to succeed. The key to success is hard work. The key to achieving goals is discipline. The key to God's help is prayer. Even if we are lazy, we can succeed by changing our habits. Let's learn new words from this story. Aspiration, strong hopes or desires to achieve something. For example, she has great aspirations to become a doctor. Distribute, to give something out to people. For example, the teacher distributed the homework to all the students. Bountiful, abundant, large in quantity. For example, this year the garden had a bountiful harvest. Imaginations, the ability to form ideas or images in the mind. For example, imagination helps create new ideas. Children often have very active imaginations that help them create amazing images and stories in their minds. Imagination develops creative abilities and thinking. Poverty is a state of extreme need and lack of sufficient means for living. Many people live in poverty despite hard work and efforts. Misery is a feeling of deep sadness or discomfort. He felt very unhappy after losing his favorite toy. Accidentally means doing something unintentionally or by mistake. She accidentally dropped the glass on the floor, not meaning to. Fantasy is an idea or dream that is not real. He dreamed of flying like a real superhero soaring in the sky. Persistence is the ability to keep doing something despite difficulties and obstacles. She was persistent and solved the puzzle to the end. Generosity is the quality of being kind and willing to share with others. Her generosity showed when she donated food to the shelter. Today, we learned new words and sentences through this story. Remember, learning English is fun if you study regularly and with interest. Keep listening, learning, and growing every day. Subscribe, leave comments, and share how this story helped you improve your English. Thank you for watching. See you in the next story, where we will continue learning together and discovering new knowledge.